The beauty of nature is enchanting, with its towering mountains, breathtaking views, and vibrant rivers. Unfortunately, many of us are unable to explore these wonders in person. But thanks to advances in drone technology and high-resolution cameras, we can now witness the hidden wonders of the world. These were once thought to be impossible to explore, or even believed not to exist at all. Join us on a journey to discover 20 amazing findings, from the mysterious blue eye of Africa to the moment when a drone uncovers a terrifying discovery in a valley no one should ever see. The blue eye of Africa, also known as the Richat structure or the eye of the desert, is a strange geological formation that stands out when viewed from above. Especially when using drone technology, this amazing landmark, which resembles a giant eye, is visible from space due to its large size and distinct features. Drone footage shows it clearly. The circular structure resembles a cosmic sculpture carved from the desert. Its nearly perfect shape and multiple rings radiating outward make it a magnificent and mysterious sight. Drone footage reveals the symmetrical patterns stretching across the landscape, highlighting the intricate details of this massive formation. Because of its circular shape, some initially believed it was formed by a meteorite impact, while others thought it might be a volcanic formation. However, the volcanic explanation was dismissed due to the absence of volcanic materials in the formation. Currently, the most widely accepted theory states that the Richat structure was formed as a result of the gradual erosion of a prehistoric granite dome. The regularity of the structure's concentric rings, which are precisely separated from the central peak, adds to its beauty. This precise geometric arrangement, which poses a challenge to geological understanding, attracts attention and scientific curiosity. The Richat structure offers a unique glimpse into Earth's past, as its eroded rock layers reveal key details about millions of years of deposition, uplift, and erosion that shaped this formation. A human-shaped city, without the help of drones. When many people realize the unique shape of the city of Centuripe on the Italian island of Sicily, when viewed from above, Centuripe looks astonishingly similar. A silhouette of a person who might have had too much to drink, which is both a strange and beautiful sight at the same time. This new way of seeing familiar places is one of the wonders of aerial photography, and it was captured by the photographer Bo Andrea Berry in a truly remarkable way. Berry, who was born in Centorpe, used his drone to photograph his city, revealing a surprising feature that brought widespread attention to the small village. While Centorpe was already known for its rich collection of Roman ruins and rare ancient statues, Berry highlighted its distinctive geography. After noticing its unusual shape on Google Earth, he decided to take his drone to the sky and explore the matter more deeply. What he discovered was that Centorpe's 5 distinctive points radiate from a center, forming an undeniably human-like shape. Because of the limitations of his drone, Berry had to stitch together multiple images to capture the entire village. When he shared these images online, they quickly went viral, earning Centorpe the nickname, "the city that looks like a human." And for those who doubt Berry's work, a quick look at Google Earth confirms that this image wasn't edited. The old city, which is located on a hill for strategic reasons, dates back to the 16th century and is home to about 5,000 people. Today, its winding narrow streets and terraced buildings add to its charm, but the real mystery lies in its design. Was this human shape the result of a natural force, or was it planned by some visionary minds centuries ago? One thing is certain, Mother Nature is always full of surprises. The big face. Imagine you're flying at drone height, and suddenly you spot a big face carved into the greenery of Hayle Park in Edinburgh. It is said that this mysterious image is a tribute to a reclusive man who lived in the area during its days as an active mine. The mine itself has a rich history dating back to 1750, when it became a thriving industrial center. At its peak, it employed up to 150 men a year and produced up to 100,000 tons of stone annually. According to local legend, a hermit made his home in a cave inside the mine. Although some workers claimed to have seen him, his existence remained a mystery that was never proven. The mine's days of activity suddenly ended in 1902 after a severe flooding incident led to its closure. After that, the site was used as a landfill until the 1970s. Plans to turn the area into a public recreational space emerged in the 1980s, but financial difficulties delayed the project for several years. Efforts to revive the area were not resumed until 2006, with support from the Edinburgh Council and the Edinburgh and Lothians Green Space Trust. In honor of the folklore surrounding the hermit, the face was designed to resemble what one might imagine this mysterious person to look like if the stories are true, whether the hermit existed or not. One thing is certain, he would be proud of the legacy he left on the landscape. The door to hell isn't exactly what you might expect, but perhaps even more surprisingly, this burning hell is actually a pit that burns continuously in the remote deserts of Turkmenistan, known as the door to hell. This fiery pit sits in a large natural gas field and has burned non-stop for decades. The story of its ignition dates back to 1971, when a Soviet oil drilling rig collapsed into the pit. In an attempt to prevent the spread of toxic gases, a geologist decided to ignite the gas, hoping that the flames would die out within weeks. However, instead, the gas-fed fire continued to burn. Since then, it has created a spectacular scene resembling a volcano in the middle of the desert. The crater burns with intense flames, and the roar of the fire echoes along the edges of the crater day and night. The heat emitted is so intense that standing near it feels like gazing into the depths of hell itself. This strange scene has been nicknamed the Door to Hell for good reason. It's a sight that makes you feel as if you're standing at the gateway to the underworld. Nazi bunkers. Drones flying over the deep forests of Poland, especially in the regions of Lower Silesia and the Moraine Lakes, have revealed Nazi bunkers from World War II. They were hidden for a long time due to overgrown vegetation and the passage of time. These bunkers offer a glimpse into one of the darkest periods in human history. Many of these bunkers were built as part of the massive defense system known as the Ostwall, which was created to prevent Soviet forces from advancing into Nazi-occupied territories. Drones have discovered many war artifacts and ancient relics inside these deteriorating structures, including weapons, personal belongings, and documents. Among the most interesting discoveries are detailed maps and tactical plans, as well as encrypted messages that provide insight into the logistical and strategic tactics of the Nazi regime. The interiors of these bunkers embody the brutal reality of battle and the lives of the soldiers who lived and fought in these rooms. These sites, with their rusty machinery and faded propaganda posters, offer historians and archaeologists a tangible and unique link to the past. The objects and documents discovered help us better understand the complexities of this turbulent era, providing valuable insight into the daily tactics and activities of the Nazi military regime. The Secret Pink Lake. Imagine a world where water isn't blue, but a stunning shade of pink. This imaginary scenario comes true at Lake Hillier, a hidden gem located on Middle Island off the coast of Western Australia. From above, this extraordinary lake appears as a surreal scene of cotton candy against the canvas of the deep blue ocean. The secret behind Lake Hillier's enchanting color lies in its unique ecosystem. The high concentration of salt, formed by the island's dry climate and rapid evaporation, creates the perfect conditions for colonies of microorganisms to thrive. These microorganisms, including Dunaliella salina algae and halobacteria, produce a red pigment that fills the water with its distinctive pink hue. Amazingly, this bright shade remains constant throughout the year, whether the water is in the lake or in a cup. This natural phenomenon attracts scientists who study the microorganisms living in Lake Hillier to better understand how they adapt to harsh environments. Some believe that studying these organisms could provide insights into the possibility of life beyond Earth. Although Lake Hillier is a protected area that is difficult for most visitors to access, drone technology has provided a unique perspective on this natural wonder. Flying over the island, drones capture the stunning contrast between the pink lake, the emerald green forests, and the endless blue ocean. It's truly a sight that defies belief. The massive pit beneath the solid surface we walk on can hide silent threats. These threats are sinkholes. These terrifying voids form when soluble rocks, like limestone or salt, dissolve due to the flow of groundwater. The result is a cavity that can't support the weight above, leading to a sudden and dramatic collapse. Sinkholes are especially common in areas covered by soluble rocks. Florida, known for its underlying layers of limestone, has witnessed many sinkhole incidents, where houses, roads, and even swimming pools have disappeared into the ground without warning. However, these geological hazards are not exclusive to Florida. One of the most astonishing examples of a sinkhole is the Siberian crater that mysteriously appeared on the Yamal Peninsula in 2014. It is believed that this giant crater, which is more than 100 feet wide and 150 feet deep, was formed as a result of permafrost melting and the release of underground gas. Despite the danger, the site has become an unintended tourist attraction, with people risking their lives to get a closer look at this mysterious natural phenomenon. The presence of a wooden ladder at the bottom of the Siberian crater adds an extra layer of mystery to this enigmatic site. How did it get there? It remains a puzzling mystery.